Intelligence is a number? Intelligence is a number, proclaims some Kabbalist of canon, scientismic numerologist, and sycophantic psychometrist, who binds shadows to certainty, to opinion, who casts gratuitous glamours on popular thought, who quantify links on a dubious chain of being, and place humankind linearly on a patent but immutable measure of mental worth. See where they come from, see how they run. The Honorable James Wilson of Pennsylvania, in the constitutional crucible of brotherly love, resurrects, in the words of Madison, an arbitrary but reasonable compromise to forge a more perfect union, to confirm that servitude so debases the slave beneath freemen that he is divested of 2/5 of his humanity. And thus did America in its infancy tell the tale that wagged the European dog. Alas, St. Darwin, look what they've done to your song. Joseph Arthur de Gobineau, inspired by you, plumbed his unconscious and found in the throes of narcissistic vision a muse of alabaster white, the sacred harlot of the wild tribes of Europe, proclaimed her Arya, the fittest, and laid the accomplishments of civilization at her feet. There's a song in the air. Richard Wagner distilled the same seminal vision and like a satyr on a bench fructified his Gesamtkunstwerk, infused it into his Sprechensingen, into his Liedmotiv. Crafted he, the greatest of the folk composers, the melodic theme that forever announces white supremacy whenever and wherever it is played. Get down with OPP. John Langdon Hayden Down did in fact get down with OPP. Odious, pernicious prattle. Scientific racism hustled as scientific fact. Claimed that mankind's mentally defected minions were more frequently distributed among colored ethnic groups. That most could be arranged like children from the same parents around a Mongolian type. How appropriate that the syndrome that bears his name is synonymous to congenital idiocy. Turn, century, turn, pervert the efforts of kindly old Al Binet in your spin. America, the child who precociously masturbated, has penetrated puberty, is ready to take something else in hand, is ready to fornicate, to go down on a seductive idea, to stimulate her hereditarian interpretation of intelligence with mouth and tongue. Behold, there came wise men, Terman, Goddard, and Yerkes. The dragons of summer sow their teeth in the fallow fields of psychometry, reap a harvest of feeble-minded Spanish Indians, Mexicans, and Negroes, Jews, Russians, Hungarians, Italians, and Negroes, and Negroes, and Negroes. Posted they these as sentries to guard the fleecing of America's mindscape. To everything there's a season. Enter Jensen, Shockley, Bereiter, Herrnstein, and Murray. 5 blind, dancing necrophiliacs, courting general heritable intelligence, swinging, as it were, with Daddy G, that animated stiff, that sepulchral leech, that factor which defies analysis but rises again and again in the academy, the classroom, newsroom, and on TV in perpetual canonical Easter. A voice crying in the wilderness. What serendipitous chance affords a hearing to dissonant voices crying in the wilderness? Voices who would rebuke the numbers, the eugenics, the dangerous demagoguery. This poem affords that chance. This poem would preach with homily and perorative passion, problem solving, preach mental worth made manifest in an infinite variety of valued multicultural products, constructs, and designs that radiate luminous selfhood, evoked by nurture, by opportunity. This poem would rend the vision of a cognitive elite drawing its sustenance from racist patriarchy, would board up Hersheyan warehouses of functional literacy forever, would eschew achievement of limited expectations. This poem would drown out the white noise of affected intelligence, born of statistical correlation, with the lush progressive solos of the caring human voice, coaxing out human competence and even greatness, whatever the form, wherever and in whomever it is found.